Game number 2, match number 2 between these two titans. We got Brian Yob going up for 2G against Micky of KSG.
Yeah, and Micky's going to be one of the young guns, right? He's only age 16, but Brian obviously pretty young himself, 22 years old, so both of these players here. But obviously, the teenagers are the ones that are thought of to be the prodigal sons, right? We got the Mickeys, we got the Hinaus, we got Blas and Crimey and all these incredible young players. Obviously, Ending Walker, I mean, he might be 20 now, but obviously we saw him in Street Fighter V as well. But just incredible performances from these young guns. But Brian Yob has been around the block for a while as well, right? Always a staple in his World Warrior, always one of the top representatives of Brazil, so I'm excited to see these two clash. He's going to be bringing the DJ to the table up against Micky. I think DJ's got some merits in this matchup. A lot of his buttons can kind of just automatically stuff these dive kicks that Cammy wants to do, especially that stand medium kick that he seems to be harassing with nice and early. Tried it again there, but got counter poked.
Funny enough, like even outside of this range, he still kind of threatens with the fireball game or the feint if need be to kind of force an error. But this is right here, that pressure you were talking about. When it comes to close quarters combat, there's so much ambiguity towards the movement of DJ where he kind of like pretty much shimmy with his sway, add in some extra damage, and also kind of steal turns with the forward medium kick if need be. Not necessarily steal it, but also get a frame trap going to be specific. But again, Brian Yob doing an excellent one at getting Micky down to near critical.
Yeah, off a sick conversion off of a forced knockdown juggle point when he stuffed the hooligan as well. But right now, Micky, he's still in it. He's got plenty of oh my goodness, never mind. That is a mundane pixel, no magic to be found. Brian Yob taking the first round.
Regular old pixel, huh? Yo, Micky looked up in disgust. He's like, come on, man. How did I not see that coming? He didn't even blame Brian for that. He was like, how did I not see that coming?
Gotta look inward, right? The self-reflection.
Nice punish counter conversion off of the crouch jab. Nice and easy. Still damage to be done, and also the big jump in. We talked about some of the normals DJ does have. They could be extensive, but man, do they take a little bit to recover.
Yeah, that was the exact normal we highlighted, right? That stand medium kick. Doing a great job in the matchup, but at that time just got exposed heavily. That's plus frames, and Micky's just gonna take the throw for now, right? Knows that he's got a gigantic life lead here. Cool, calm, collected defense. Just walking out of the plus frames and getting the check.
Excellent call out too. The perfect parry, being able to walk right after, at least walk out of that range. Pretty important for Brian getting that first throw. Sunset heel. Come on in. He's actually still not hit with the rest of it. That standing heavy punch just clipping Cammy right into the grill and checking the space. Did you see it? Again, no budge from Micky.
Here, just tap the parry that time. Nice link off the counter hit stand medium punch. Micky quick recognition on that one. The processing speed is always something to be highlighted.
Dash on up, we get the perfect parry, going for the side switch. Then right back into it. No, it's a fight for positioning.
Legit. Who's gonna maintain this corner here? Beautiful DP on the sharp knee. Brian though, not afraid to press buttons back. He's gonna empty out everything. Right now, putting the full 3 meters. Micky is going to live here. Brian's going to build a little bit of drive meter back. What's this land scamming going to be?
We dash up to plus frames. And you try to throw. Micky not satisfied with his ender, by the way.
He knows it's not going to kill, right? Even with CA, and I think even a drive rush cancel extended wasn't going to kill either. So I think he's just frustrated by the fact that he's going to have to do one more neutral interaction, and Brian beaten to the button with the crouch medium kick.
Not gonna lie, I feel every person playing ranked right now get frustrated by that sweep. That thing is mad fast, actually pretty deceptive range, and it being the final hit for the round feels awful sometimes. But man, what a great tool to check walkbacks from DJ. And what good recognition coming in from Brian Yob, not only to test what Micky has in store on defense, but also kind of trying to really fight for that positioning. I think that's super important for DJ to smother any character in the corner as soon as possible.
Wow.
But the switch up to Mai immediately.
Interesting to me. I'm wondering how this is going to work out, because to me, Micky is like the best OD dive kick reversal player in the business. And I feel like that's what leads to a lot of his success. So putting that on the bench here, I'm excited to see what he's got with Mai. Right now, though, and already neutral jumping some of these big options that Mai has. That was not supposed to happen for Brian, but
definitely
it's okay.
not. real swing and a miss from left field.
A little off the timing. He was close to even with punishing that wake up button for Micky.
Yeah, you already see a different type of pace being set against Micky because of the Mai threat, because of the fan threat specifically. But now, once he's gotten that out of the way, drive rush to kind of check Micky. There is an attempt at a parry, but still trying to create some space for himself. There hasn't really been any big conversions that's like typical of Mai after setting up the fans. I think that's Brian Yob doing a a really cognizant effort to make sure the fans are not as much of a threat.
Yeah, this is really great spacing. Oh, but what ATI? What? How did you bust that out right there? The Sway Funky Slicer gets countered. This is going to put Micky back in the match. Oh, the overhead tagged him as well. Get into that level 1. Actually, yes, indeed. Yes. Okay, yeah.
A little extra 300 damage on top of that as well. Micky pulling it out when he needs to in regards to the mix. Getting that overhead. Actually, that was pretty much a link towards the rest of the combos. But that's the first big conversion that we've seen from Mai.
Yeah, it's interesting because like Brian was in control of most of that round, and I've talked to some people. What a Sway feint right there to bait out the parry. Ooh, and then the Hezzy to blow him up as well. Brian here, he's snowballing in this corner. OD, that's the plus frames right there. Trying to catch with the Zarn combo. Oh.
I like that. Utilizing the feint Sobot.
Yeah.
More often than not now. I like that. Forcing Micky to really make some critical decisions on defense. We do get the jump getting smothered, getting eliminated with that DP.
Here, and then Brian right back in Micky's face right here, right? Trying to nullify that fan range that you highlighted earlier. We're going to not let her just do stuff for free. Ah, but got counter hit there. Nothing to follow up. Micky was pressing.
First time we see control coming in from Micky. The parry attempt. Punish counter yet again from Brian.
And it's going to keep Micky so low on the resources, right? He's actually going to drive reversal. That means no OD fans. He doesn't have an install either, but he goes into the level 3. That's big damage here. That's going to put Brian low and really drain his drive meter heavily.
There's still a shot. We still critical territory coming in from Brian. Any big conversion moves to the critical art, unless Micky has something to say about it. The fierce to the fan, tying it up 1 game apiece. And Brian immediately going to the bench.
Indeed, you know, I'm interested in seeing specifically how 2Game does against the plethora of Mai's that I'm sure they're going to see over the course of the season. Because I've talked to a couple of different people, and in like the Latin America regions, Mai is not as popular as she is in a lot of the other countries, right? And I'm not sure if it's like just players don't want to play her there, or if there's some players that are really strong against the character. Like Brian Job looked strong against Mai in that situation. There's been theorizing that Luke does really well in the matchup as well, and they have really strong Lukes. Juninho Ross obviously plays a really strong Luke on this team as well, so that's something that they might be saving for either Shanghai in the future or maybe even in the set.
But who could expect getting this Mai treatment earlier on, like a preview of what's to come in regards to the anchor spot? This is crucial and critical data coming in for the 2G squad, but a little bit of a timeout to see what needs to change. Much more of a different pace. The neutral jump again paying off, leaving himself at a +2 spot to allow himself that time to act. He actually was able to connect that crouching medium punch for the side switch, but it was so temporary. Micky now back in control, or so we think.
Oh my goodness, yeah, just again trying to up the tempo and just outside the range to get the punish that time. It actually just takes the throw. Micky was so close to getting burnt out. Ooh.
Not a tool, man. Give me that punish counter. The rest of the damage coming in, no matter the scaling. Excellent rebuttal. Match point now for Brian.
Huge for Brian right there. He almost let that round get away from him after having a lot of control. He's able to get a clutch parry to ensure the victory. That's plus frames that Micky just respects.
Ooh, what a stop. Medium punch also being cancelable, just stuffing up that drive rush. One of the biggest things you need against someone like Dee Jay. But more importantly, Kaguru no Mai, we do get the install. Double jabs to kill frames, we do get the forward throw. Now it's pressure with the fan. And more, very important tech for Brian, but still can't get out of the corner. That's gonna be enough. The fan just missing the mark intentionally for Micky to bait out that parry, driving on in for the rest of that.
Yeah, everything just went wrong for Brian, and Micky capitalized perfectly, right? He really utilized the drive advantage to his favor, and just in general, getting that install in so early. Brian now, he's really trying to harass with the Sunrise Hill, finds it there.
Unfortunate it was off the target combo to get that counter. Really can't do anything much after that.
Yeah, and that time, and Micky not ready to capitalize off the fierce. Brian forcing the issue like he's done all sets so far. So many throw loops. Micky this time busting out.
For life, by the way.
Yeah.
If that got blocked, he would have got smoked. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? If it's something that is, if there's a little reluctancy from the side of Micky to even tech, you gotta keep going for it. You could do it again. That's the tech now. Micky, he's on to the throws. Punish counter!
Oh, Brian, he's been tempted. Fade. He tried to reset it with the overhead to get the kill, but great block.
Uh-oh.
Another harassment right
Level
there.
3! The champ!
Brian, what a clutch out up against Micky right there. Definitely got scary for a minute, but I'm telling you, man, I feel like these Latin, these South American countries, they got something cooking up against this Mai, bro. And I hope we get to see more of it throughout Street Fighter League.
Oh, we definitely will. I think there's a plethora of different Mai's that can step up to the table throughout the entirety of the season. But again, having 2 already from the side of KSG, we're seeing the side choices from Micky. And honestly, I think that was just like the luck of the draw. I mean, like them being on the away side, they are vulnerable to the counter pick.
Yeah.
Brian had much more practice against the Cammy, much more of a comfort type of style against Micky's Cammy in comparison to the Mai. Granted, he still got the job done, but it was more so on the lacking defense from the side of Micky to make those type of reads, those big reads against the throw. It's difficult against someone like Dee Jay. He could blow you up severely with any type of punish counter. Out of the way, crouching heavy punch, you're dealing massive damage.
Yeah, it was so sick to see the different things that really let Brian succeed in this matchup, right? Obviously, Dee Jay has a pretty potent fireball, so he's kind of able to combat Mai there and a little bit better than a lot of other characters. But it was a lot of the hard callouts as well, right? Like the neutral jumps on the stand fierce. We saw that hit multiple times. In addition to that, we just see him like stay at this range where he can harass with a lot of the Sobot kicks as well, making sure Micky either gets space trapped by some. That time he was a little bit too close, right? But he made sure to just stay at that harassment range where Micky never felt comfortable being able to throw fans. And again, that even set him up for the eventual chip kill. So beautiful, beautiful gameplay from Brian.
Making sure he doesn't stay off the mark. I like that. The first 10 points coming in from 2 Game on the home side.